my god! Oh my god! Hold on! I'm a little stuck! Give me a second, give me a second. I took a drink of- I was normal, I was just fine. I took a drink of water and then everything went downhill. Give me a second. Oh my god, I'm free. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. That was not how I want to start things off. I was just gonna, you know, like 3, 2, 1, konbanwa. And it's gonna be like, oh, today I'm gonna be a little quiet today because it's a little busier around here than usual. But no. Fate had other plans for me. Hello. Honestly, I should have let you seen it. It was a little scary though. Oh my. Oh, it's good to see everyone though. It has been it's been 2 days. That's such a long time. But since I've been alone, it's been a week. A lot. Next time you see me alone, it should probably be for a shorter period of time. I might be starting off the week actually, I'm not too sure about that. Regardless, it'll definitely be what? Definitely. It'll definitely be earlier than this. I don't dislike this time, but I realized that specifically this time and date was really bad. As I logged onto my Loppy account, as I do every time that it is necessary and only then, I realized that I had scheduled this on someone's anniversary that I really wanted to see actually. So I'm very sorry about that. I don't think they'll see this. I mean, they have stopped by before, but I don't think they'll see this in the future or anything. But if you do, I'm really sorry. And I hope you have a good time. From the past. I hope that you had a good time. In the future from the past. At that point in time. And aside from that, on the... I think it was the On VTuber Discord, they're having like a music workshop. And I'm kind of curious about that actually. I would have loved to know about music production. I remember there was one time during the summer, I'm pretty sure I told you about it before. I don't think it was this summer, I think it was like way before that. In fact, I don't think it was the summer. I think I lied actually. There was like an original music production workshop. For, I think it was for Net Idols. But you know, it was kind of involved with like the VTuber scene as well, V-singers and whatnot. And they had these scheduled, it was like a course over like, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or something like that. But they had one every so often, and because I can't keep a date, I completely missed the majority of them. But the one time I came on and I saw that I was actually on time, I saw my friend there from like real life. Well, not my real life friend, but my friend who knows real life me, you know? Someone who doesn't know I'm a VTuber basically. So that was, and I was on my VTuber account, so I was like, well, no, I can't go there. Hello, Loppy. Hello, Soup. It's a good evening. It's a good evening for me. I'm pretty sure it's an evening for you. I think you're EST. Oh, Claire is something Loppin's. Oh! Wow, fake fan. You don't even know my name. Just 2 more yawns. I think the bot's down. I think I'll have to keep count. Hold on. Let's get something going on here. Also, I hope you can hear my mouse very clearly. Text. I have to like peek over my mic a little. Yeah. Give me that. Oh! I was gonna say, give me that aerial. I don't even know where it is. Okay, here we go. Okay. Not sure. I think this is a perfectly acceptable size, by the way. Here. One. You have to keep track if the bot's down. Where's a good... Here. It's a little ugly. It can be where Derek is. I don't know. It's a little... This is white in the background. What? Oh, okay, hold on. I have to be quiet. I'm really sorry, but you're so wrong. I had 3, but it detected 1. No, I definitely had 1. But Soup, you don't understand what's happening here. Also, I'm kind of close to you actually. I'm a little, yeah, sorry. I don't mean to like invade your personal space, chat, but you're so wrong, and I'm about to tell you why. And I'm gonna die on this hill too. I'm very adamant about this. White rice is the most miserable good food ever. The messages are a little mixed, I'll say that, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm arguing against, but... White rice is... Well, we know that it's a staple food, right? Economies are built on white rice. Families are built on white rice. Civilization, I probably should have said that first, but... White rice is so integral to every part of society in our daily lives, and you don't know what you're talking about. And in fact, I'm gonna ban you now. We need a bannable offense once every stream. For Soup specifically. Everyone else can stay. Also, that's funny that you should say. Let me see if the bot's working now. It's funny that you should say, because I literally just had fried chicken. That was my dinner. I had pizza and fried chicken. It was a greasy thing. You made it 3 streams before getting a ban? That's not necessarily true, because you were gonna get banned last stream. And then my manager told me that I can't ban anyone. Which is not an invite. Because if you do actually do something bad, then I will... If you do a bannable offense, then I will actually ban you. But aside from that, silly bans. It's not real. Not real. Oh, is it a bannable offense? It is, right? Actually, yeah, I'd say it would be. You're inviting the gods to take action, Soup. I don't know where it was from actually. I think it was local, cause it was like a type of pizza that I don't know if Pizza Hut has it. But it's like a local thing, so I can't say what it is. But it's a special pizza that's very good, and I'm very unstable today. Hello. And actually, I said last time that I was gonna talk about some things that I didn't get to. And I'm not sure how true that is, but maybe I'll get around to that. What would Mr. Featherball say about... okay. So about Derek and eating birds, I don't think you understand. I'm a cannibal, right? That's part of my lore. But you know, it's like kind of silly, right? It's like kind of camp. But for Derek, he straight up would eat a pigeon. He really wants to eat a pigeon. Specifically, he wants to eat a pigeon with me. He's always like, you know, when we meet up or whatever, because you know we want to meet up in the future. He wants to eat pigeon. That's the very first thing. Like I'll take him to I don't know, somewhere that they don't, some place that they don't have in England or whatever. Or I'll take him somewhere local, like if he wants to come over. But he really wants to eat a pigeon. Like, he's so passionate about it. If Mr. Featherball supports cannibalism, I do too. Wow. You know, I was doing cannibalism before it was cool. You know that? Like, that's kind of my thing, and in fact, he kind of took it from me. Oh well. But, realistically, he's not here because it's like, 3 plus 2, like 2 AM for him? Which, you know, it's not that bad. For me, that is. But it's pretty bad for him. He gets pretty dysfunctional when he's on low sleep. Unlike me, who is... I'm the pinnacle of a functioning human being, actually. And the more tired I get, the more powerful I am, too. Also, I don't know about eating robots. I think, well, we talked about just like eating straight up sheet metal before it's soup, but I said back then, and I'll stand by it, that I don't condone it and I don't recommend it. And I'm not a doctor, and even if I advise you not to, I can't be held responsible for anything I say here that's like medical advice or whatever. So I'm not qualified to give medical advice, and I'm not claiming to be. Bees zipping around at the same speed with the size of a dog is pretty... Yeah, that is scary. I wouldn't... That's not something I'd be a fan of. I'm already very iffy about bees. Like, I know, bees are pollinators, we need them. I wouldn't do anything to them. I'm not someone who kills bugs, even if I hate them with my entire soul, my very being. Like spiders and stuff. I'm too scared of spiders, but bees too. I'm just like, don't bother them. My uncle always tells me to just like flick them off, right? Not like harshly or whatever, but just like, doop, you know, delicately, a delicate touch. But I can't even do that. But I mean, for like, you know, a little worker honeybee, you know, they're not gonna do nothing to you. Unless you're doing something. If just a regular bee is trying to start something with you, then it's definitely on you. And you should probably think about what you did wrong and how you can become a better person. Also, yes, in hell we live, laminate. No lamination. I thought you were making a nice little Millie reference. It's gonna be like, yeah. Oh, you betrayed me. No, we're not going back to those days. Also, you guys have no power, you know that? Kuro's the one with the laminator. I haven't been seeing him use it lately. So... And you know, he's the social media manager. He showed me the stickers on his laptop. Only bees I kill are the ones that mess up wood. Because they mess up our porch railings? Oh yeah, that's rough. I mean, there's lots of types of bees, and there's lots of types of bees that are assholes and don't do anything. So that's why you gotta know your bees. I don't know my bees though. I can't be held responsible for that. I remember one time in my geology class, there was a bee that got in the class, and our professor was allergic to a certain type of bee. So we like, kept trying to identify it, and he brought up this like on the smartboard or whatever. Like he brought up a diagram of a bunch of different types of bees, but we couldn't figure it out. And you know, we had to call some custodian up to like open the window or whatever. Oh, I think it was around winter time too, so you know, it's pretty persistent. Thanks for the hundies. No, I have not played Limbus, and I don't know anything about it. You can tell me something about it, though. If you want to see me play it, I'll consider it, if it sounds like something I'd be interested in. I don't know nothing about Limbus, though. And I can do a triple backflip. Watch me. It's very slow, though. 1... 2... 3. I'm so good. I'm so athletic and talented and pretty and cute. Yeah. See, this is the This is the content. This is the content that you get when you're hanging out with old Loppenstein. Oh, I'm still a little. It's more like a cartwheel? No, I can do. It's like a. I can land with a cartwheel though. It's just like it's at a different like the frame rate that sends over from YouTube Studio to like the stream and like YouTube. It's like it kind of messes with it, but you gotta trust me. It's a triple backflip. So don't kill the bees on sight. They didn't do nothing to you. How would you feel if you got killed on sight? Probably nothing, cause you'd be dead. Fine. FPS backflip. How do you do a two-dimensional backflip? I just did it. Do you want to see it again? I can do it again. I don't get tired. My porch says otherwise. That's fair. But I mean, as long as you know your bees, it's okay. I need another example? Okay, I'll do quadruple, because 4 is my favorite number. It's a very good number. Okay. Let's go. Have 1 2 3 4 whoa. Clap. You came back to my acrobatics show, my gymnastics show, not acrobatics. What? I don't think I can do acrobatics. Oh, I need to be a little more flexible. Can I do it again? Ask me in a little bit. Guinness World Record. I mean, okay, wait. Actually, here's a question though. If I did a stream where I was only spinning and like nothing else, like not even talking, like no mic, would you watch that? Genuinely? Because I mean, this can become a very different thing. Hell, it could become something right now. I want to take a drink of water, but I'm a little scared of what'll happen. Okay. I'll think about it. I can do a little more now, but if I do it all the time, it's gonna spoil it for you. Oh, Limbus Company's the 3rd game in Project Moon with oh gosh, lobotomy core memories. I mean, okay, so the thing is, I really want to play Library of Arena, because that sounds something that's like up my alley, right? And by that I mean it's like card game. That's the thing that I know about it. And I listen to the Millie songs, but I wanted to play Lobcore first, and so that was like one of my first gaming streams that I ever did, right? But Lobcore is really hard, and it's a lot of trial and error, and I can do that. That's fine, but I don't know if I can do that on stream. So I stopped playing it on stream, and I haven't touched it since because I wasn't sure, like, if I really want to go back, if I would do it live or not. I mean, I guess, now that I think about it, there's always the option of, like, making a video. Mayhaps. I, like, picked up DaVinci Resolve the other day, and I did some stuff. Not for this channel, but for personal use. I mean, that's nice to know. I mean, I would love more context, and I do love me some world building, flavor text, and all that. But it's like I already own the game, so I might as well. I do want to finish it at some point, whether I do it by myself or not. On stream will be half a boss fight. I mean, knowing myself, I think I can make 4 streams half a boss fight. I really do want to play Library of Arena. Lobcore when? You know what we can do? We can get Parsec, and then we can have Derek play it. But I'll be dubbing over the whole thing, and he won't speak. He'll be like my hands. Like I'm gonna be wearing a big coat, but it's gonna be his hands coming through the sleeves of the coat, and then he'll play the game. Library of Ruina takes incredibly long. Oh, I'm sure it does, but you know, I'm no stranger to a grind. One more. I think I like it the longer it takes, to be honest. Cause then I can stretch it out for more content, and then I don't have to do just chatting. Oh well. I do like just chatting though. I really do. I mean, I say it every time that I like talking. It's kind of the thing. That's kind of my thing. But at the same time, I get really nervous. Cause I think I sound really foolish. Because I usually do. Cause I usually don't think of the words that come out of my mouth before I say them. And if I do think of them, it does not come out that way. Also, yeah, Deepoken? We did talk about that last time. I'll consider it. I don't have anything for April Fools so far, so I mean, it can't hurt to look into it, at the very least. Infinite Live Collab with Destroy Man 3. I am afraid I do not get the reference, but I'm not ashamed to tell you that. Feel free to explain the joke. Oh, I thought I was gonna yawn again. I was preparing. I did Destroy Man 3's God. Okay, I'll believe it. I'm an atheist. I'll take it. But yeah, I did take a little nap before the stream started. At around like, I don't know, like 6, 7 for me. And it felt... I did not feel restful, I'll say. But that's because I had a crazy dream. And I'm so upset because I can't remember. But I know it was crazy because I kept trying to wake up. And I'm pretty sure it was really meta. It had to do with characters from a certain game that I cannot talk about because it's 18 plus and I don't want to get too into it. It's something I've talked about before, and I think I've retweeted it even. It's a game that Cinna plays too. But well, nothing happened like that. They're just from that game. But I don't know, they kept telling me that I needed to wake up from the dream or something, like I was gonna get trapped in there. And like, it got me really on edge too. Like I spilled a cup of water in the dream, and it startled me so much that I woke up and my heart was beating super fast, but I wanted to get back to sleep because I really wanted to get to rest. I just wanted to get some rest, you know? Like, I don't care if I get trapped in a dream. I won't know what's happening, because I'll be trapped in a dream. This is a dream you never escape? I mean, recently wake up, Loppy! Recently I have been having those sorts of dreams, like a dream within a dream. Also, hi Kuro. Welcome to the dream. Actually, wait, no. And that does make sense. That's a part of the lore. Because originally Infinite Live, and I don't think anyone else in Infinite Live knows that. Like, I don't think any of the towns know that. I think, like, you guys know that. You guys remember, right? We talked about it. But Derek and I, when we were coming up with our stuff, we were like, okay, we want to connect our lore, but it's so different. And the way we went about it is that we're in a dream, right? Every time we go live, we're sleeping. This is our dream world, and Connor, who is the god, I guess, like connects our dreams. And so our dreams, they're called lives, right? And when our dreams are connected, you know, the lives, they're infinite. That's the lore. You never swapped off of Twitch. The sleeping stream is still going. Oh no. That's actually really bad. The ads. You guys are gonna get so many ads. And then you guys don't come back. I remember when we did the sleeping stream though. That was really weird. Honestly. I think I might do it again. But like I don't think it'd be very interesting. But like when I did the sleeping stream with Derek where we actually slept, you know, we had to take a moment to fall asleep. Also, Kuro, I think the bot's down. Rip. So that's why I'm counting manually. I'll have them all later. I don't know why it's going. But yeah, I think they're very novel. If I would love to have like kind of like a sleeping rest position, like when the model like loses tracking, like you know, for it to like fall asleep. I've seen that and I think it's really cute. I don't know. When we save up to do something like that, I'll see if it's possible. Like in bed PNG. That reminds me of my 6th stream. But before I get off topic, I remember when we did the sleeping stream, it was really weird. I can't lie, it was weird for me. Hold on, let me get this. Blah blah blah. We're gonna go to bed. It's a real sleepover now. Oh no! It's moving. It's hinting. Huh? Okay, no, that's good. Yeah? Okay, let me move over. Wait, no? No! That's not right! There's a topic? Not in a lobby stream, no. Okay, let me do it correctly this time. I never really use items myself that much. I don't play with them too often, but perhaps I should. Okay. Now that's that. Can I get myself now? There we go. And then now I need some covers. Come on, let's go to bed. Let's sleep, everyone. Blah. Some 2 pink covers. Don't pin it. There we go. Okay. It's a little... Yeah. That works for me. I'll take it. Let me take off, my stuff. Nope, that's putting it back on. No! I'm so angry. Okay. Wait, what button is it? 6 is the cravat. 5 is the apron. Is that... There we go. There we go. Okay. Trapped in a bed in a dream? Okay. First, let me talk about the sleeping stream that we had before, and then I'm gonna talk about the dream that I had before. Okay. So first, yeah, I remember we had to take a bit to fall asleep, right? You know, you can't just fall asleep, especially me, cause I can't sleep in a chair. Like I could start nodding off at my desk or whatever. Like it's really late, I'm writing an essay, or I don't know, even just like I'm playing a game and I cannot stop because this is my hyperfixation now, and I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life, right? Like a minesweeper. I can start nodding off, right? Like my eyes close and and I like, you know, I bounce back. But I can't actively go to sleep in a chair, right? That's a choice I have to make. Like if I go to sleep on the bus, then it's like, okay, I've accepted that this is what's happening, and so now it's gonna happen, yeah? Also, no, you can't borrow $50 million, not even in a dream. In your dreams, maybe. But yeah, so I had to fall asleep. And so then, like, I got up and went to bed, right, in my bed. And I still had to have my headphones on. And that was uncomfortable, but it was whatever. It wasn't too bad. I've done it before. And Derek also had to do that, but he's a side sleeper, so it's a little impossible for him. And he fell asleep way before I did. And I was like in and out of sleep a little bit too. So, and there was like one person who came in specifically for the sleeping stream, right? For sleeping stream content enjoyer, which is valid and I'm happy for them. But they were like really impatient about it. They're like, when are you gonna go to sleep? Go to sleep. Please go to sleep. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to. That's the plan. I gotta get there first. I'm so sorry, bud. That was so interesting though. And I'm sorry if you heard the little croak that escapes my throat when I yawn sometimes. It's not a nice sound, but if you didn't hear it, then ignore that I said anything about it. But anyhow, Right, so I was in and out of sleep a little bit, so I'd wake up and I'd go over to my laptop, you know, see it's still going, and I'd be like, hi, I woke up, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna go back to sleep now, bye. That just kept happening, and Derek was still just asleep. Weird stream. That was our, what is it, like 12 hours? I don't know. It wasn't a 24-hour, was it? I don't think it was. But it was our longest stream, of course. But you know. Actually, I think we should have a sleeping stream in the year 2024. I think that'd be good. Just take a little sleep. I did fully take a nap during a balloon stream though, the one where Connor was there. And I think I got doxxed while I was asleep, but we cut it out, so it was fine. No one was there, it was fine. Okay. Classy, you're always falling asleep playing Terraria with friends, but then as soon as you go to bed... Yeah! You know, sometimes there are moments where you're like, you're not tired at all, and then your head hits the pillow and you're like, oh, I'm not getting up again, I'm out. But there are other times where it's just like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, but I gotta finish this one thing, and when I finish, I'm gonna have the best sleep of my life because I'm so sleepy and I'm gonna be conked out immediately. And then you get down there, and it's like it's not happening, it's not coming. Why has God punished me so? Oh, about that suit. Have you ever, like, I don't know if you're like a plushie person or whatever, but do you ever turn them around or anything like that? Like a figure on a shelf or whatever. Do you ever turn them around when you go to sleep? Cause I don't. I used to, but then I got so many that it was like, okay, you're just gonna have to see whatever occurs here. But that's not a sus thing, but I just like literally anything. If I don't go to sleep and I'm reading like webtoons. I'm reading webtoons on my phone till like 4 AM. That's just what they're gonna have to witness. And they might think less of me because of that, but I cannot be bothered. Not anymore. Oh, so killing and waterboarding is not the same thing. Waterboarding is torture. I don't know if you know this. There was like a... I'm gonna like say something that I don't know nothing about. I was talking to Derek about this before. And by before, I don't mean like today. I mean literally any time in the past. But there's a guy... I don't remember if he wrote a book or not. But he was like, waterboarding isn't torture, okay? It's just like a little bit of water, right? Like it's not that bad. You're just drinking water. If you all drink water every day, you have to live. It's like fine. Right? And then he was like, and to prove it, I'm gonna get waterboarded. And I'm gonna be fine. And then he got waterboarded. And then he was not fine. He was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's that's torture, alright? No, he didn't die. He didn't die. It's okay. I tried deep some, but my terrible Wi-Fi causes ping spikes from 60 ping to like 400 mid-height. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I don't have the weapons PNGs with me right now, but if I did, I'd bring them out. And then I'd also tuck them in, and then I'd turn them away so they cannot see my transgressions. Waterboarding sounds like a sport? It does, but I don't recommend it. I don't condone it, and I don't think it's good for your health. Again, not medical advice, but you know, I'm trying to look out for you as best as I can. Ultimately, that's your choice, but I don't know. I'll judge you for it, I guess. I already do that. But yeah, that was my problem for the longest time too. Wi-Fi, and then I learned that you can just ignore it and all your problems will go away. And that's how I've made it to where I am now. I don't think about it anymore. I ignore it. You know what's also happening right now? Oh, you can't get better Wi-Fi, you live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. How I actually fix my Wi-Fi is that I just stopped using my parents' Wi-Fi because my brother is hogging it. But they didn't fix anything, and you know, they called the guys up, you know, from the service, and they were useless. And in fact, they're the most useless. So then I just got my own thing, and then yeah, life was better. The Loppy stream's happening. I can't look at Necro Syndicate's Act 3. You're right. You're so right about that. Look, if I had to miss both the Daishima's anniversary and also the VTuber music production workshop, you guys have to be here too, okay? Like, usually I'd be like, oh, you guys aren't obligated to do anything, you know, but you can always like check the bot or whatever, and it's like, oh, but you don't have to be here. But like, no, you have to be here. You're obligated to. I'm forcing you, and you can't do anything about it. You have no power. This is my realm. You're in my dream now. I didn't talk about the dream I had, but it's okay. I talked about it last time. And if you guys want to hear me talk about the same stories over and over again, you can come to the next stream too. Nothing new will happen. Alright, it's a card game? What's a card game? Hold on, tell me about the card game. What's the card game? Also, you are being held hostage, and after this we're gonna We're gonna waterboard you. Regarding me playing games though, right now, Derek and I, we both kind of like the thing we have going on where it's like I do one stream, he does one stream, and then we do like 2 streams together, depending on what it is. And then like, you know, maybe instead of doing 2 streams together, we supplement one of those things for like, I don't know, maybe a collab with someone else or whatever. We really like that kind of schedule right now, and just chatting is very important to me. You know, I love my sleepovers, even if I'm nervous, because I'm always nervous every single moment of every single day. But, my schedule's not always gonna be like the way it's set up right now. Like, it was the same this week as it was last week, but you know, that's just kind of the way it turned out. So it won't always look like that. But generally, like, the number of streams is probably gonna be like that for a while. I do want to play things though, but I also realized and then I feel very foolish for this. I realized earlier today that I'm not just chatting. This is a sleepover. I can do anything I want. Why am I limiting myself? So if I want to pick up the game in the middle, I can do that. And if I wanna, I might make a tier list, I can do that. And if I wanna make something in Paint, then I'll definitely do that. I thought about it earlier today, but I don't have anything that I need to illustrate that I can't say with words. Hearthstone and... okay. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure how interested I'd be in it then. But... I like seeing the card games played at the very least. Ah, there we go. Ah! Well, I mean, the thing with Roblox is... I mean, there's a whole system for how it works, right? Like, Roblox game dev... The, like, industry of Roblox game dev... that whole thing. There's a whole system for it. Like, it's organized and stuff, you know? I mean, you'd be surprised at how many things, like how much thought and preparation and effort goes into silly little things. Yeah, especially like for like non-profit things, like things just done for fun. I'm so impressed with kind of, I don't know, the younger generation, I guess, recently. Because when I was, again with like the net idol stuff, you know, when I was 16, I started like singing online and stuff, and I joined all these audition servers and whatnot, but they always died out. They were poorly managed. And understandably so, and I was a bad manager of a thing like that too. Like, everyone just kind of forgot about it. It was dead. But when I see those sorts of things now, and I join servers like that now, they're massive, and they've got all these amenities. So like, you know, it doesn't stay dead or whatever. They've got all these spots, and they've got, you know, they got the visuals. They set up a little social media for it. They got like a TikTok. It's a whole thing. And like, yeah, all I can say is I'm impressed. Even if it's like still really, I don't know, amateur quality or whatever. I think it's so, yeah, I think it's so impressive to be like a young person and to push yourself like that. And while I'm talking about that, actually, just like a little thing that I'm like, that doesn't seem right about. I know, I'm pretty sure it's not like relevant to you guys at all, because you guys are part of my chat and you're all good eggs, I hope. If you're not being good eggs, then I'll bonk you. But and you'll get cracked and spill on the floor, and it'll be a mess. And I'll have to send a letter of condolence to your family. But recently, this is mostly something I've seen on like TikTok and whatnot. But like, I've seen a lot of people making parodies of other people's things, where they're like, you know, they're doing it really badly, right? You know, to like make fun of the other person. Like, this is what they sounded like, essentially. And you know, there's like people in the comments like, this is still better than what they did or whatever. And it's like, what's the point of that? Like, honestly, it doesn't do anything except make fun of that other person. And if they're really that bad and you really feel that strongly about it, can't you just like give them like a pointer, like a tip, like, oh hey, you know, it would sound better if you did it like this, or like, you know, oh, this is a little off, maybe like change the volume of this, like, don't you want to help someone get better instead of like make them feel bad? I don't know. And I guess if I'm thinking about it optimistically, you know, someone who does that, I'm assuming they're not thinking about what that other person would feel about it, like if they saw that. But that's just it's so mean and unproductive. And yeah, like, if that person, if they're fine with where they're at right now, like, yeah, you bring up a good point, Meat. If they're fine with where they're at now, like, that's perfectly okay. And you don't, you know, you don't have to have the same aspirations and ambitions or whatever. And you know, the thing is too, if they're doing it, if they're already doing it on their own, if they're already putting themselves out there, putting themselves out there and whatnot, then they're probably just gonna learn along the way, you know? They'll get better by themselves. Yeah. That's true. Getting hate's easy. Phrasing it. Yeah, that will be the case sometimes, even if you're doing it with good intentions, and even if you're like right or whatever. I mean, everyone has their own way of doing things. But you know, I hope that didn't like, you know, make you feel worse or whatever. I mean, it depends on the way you say it, of course. You know, you don't have to be like, and I'm not saying like that you said it in a bad way or whatever, but like in general, you know, you don't want to be like, hey, this is honestly really bad, and I think you can do better than that, and I think you can do it this way. Stringy Melvins, you're back. Okay, everyone. I need you to add 32 yawns. Do you think you can do that? You know, you don't have to be so honest. You know, just a little like, you know, it was really cool that you did this thing, and you know, this might help you out. Keep it in mind. Okay, let's see. Is it working? What? That's so upsetting. That's so sad. Stream Melons, you're lying to me. You're sabotaging me. You're not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Actually, yeah, that's true. If every scientist was named Loffenstein, yeah, you have like, feel like Loppy's theory of relativity, and like, well, the Loppy theorem, Loppicillin, Loppy's law. To be fair, I am the law, so that's already true. The Project Moon Tabletop RPG? No, that sounds really interesting. I'm very interested in tabletop RPGs. I'm very scared and nervous of them too, but I'm very interested in them. Yes, we're in bed now. We're gonna go to sleep. Z. You mentioned it indirectly? Why didn't you mention it to me directly? You know, that's the law. That's Loppy's law. I know there's like, I know that's all the laws, but you have to follow that one too, you know? Not just like scientific law, but like civil law. Does that count as a yawn? I'm not counting it. I will keep this over. I will keep this over here though. I think I lagged a little. That doesn't seem right. I have 0 drop frames. I'm still good. I'm still okay. Is it too much for you? The Project Moon Tabletop RPG? How does that work? It kind of doesn't sound real. Okay, first of all, I'm still in a little bit of pain, so I cannot laugh too deeply. I'm doing alright though. I'll probably be fine by tomorrow. And I'll probably, maybe tomorrow I'll exercise with Derek. I'm still a little sore though. Oh, Meeps the DM. So wait, what? Is it like actually, like, what's it got? What do you mean, the Project Moon Tabletop RPG? What do you mean by that? Please clarify. Like, does it have, what's it called? You know, like the pre... Oh, it's real, but the rule book is in Korean. Okay. Does it have like special like types of pieces, like tokens or coins or like dice or whatever, or can you just use whatever? I mean, technically you could substitute whatever you wanted, but eh. Ah, it's fan made? Oh, well that's cool, that's cute. Random thought, and now that I think about it, I wonder if my little cousin would be interested in like D&D or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why. You guys don't know my little cousin, and you're not going to. But I just kind of wonder. I think he'd be good at fan games too, but that's a road we've already crossed. No more. The baba. What's it called? Oh my god. What's it called? What's that game? The one with the. Oh my god. The square in which you. Wait, I need to look this up. It's not a rhythm game. It's like labeled as a rhythm game. It's not a rhythm game. What? Geometry Dash! What the fuck? How did I forget Geometry Dash? I should know that! He likes Geometry Dash, which is why... And other things, which is why I recommended I Want to Be the Guy fan games, but it never took to it. Anyhow. Default 2d6 on checks, 1d6 on attacks. Specifically made for virtual. Okay, gotcha. My little cousin, he is a little bit of a cringe Fortnite kid, but he's like way cooler than me at that age. So it doesn't even matter, really. You know, when you like... Well, I don't know if you guys have this experience. I have this experience all the time, but... You know, when you see like a person in real life who like talks to, you know, just like people they don't know, and like has a normal conversation with them, and like doesn't bring up like, I don't know, an anime they watched or like a game they played, like for the whole conversation. Do you know that? It's like that. My little cousin is like a person in real life. So I think he's doing fine. Leave silly Billy alone. Yeah, I don't tend to see real people either. But you know, I went to class and all that. I still think about my days in public speaking, my public speaking class. It was rough, man. And I used to get really, really upset about it. I'm a lot better now. I still think about it, but I'm detached from those emotions of like embarrassment and like fear, right? If I had to do it again, I would be a wreck. But you know, I did it, and it's over, and I'm fine. But I still think about how I like the first time I cosplayed was in my public speech class. Terrible. I think I made a pretty good Miku though. Like, it was nice. But oh my god, was that an experience? I won't say scarring, because it was kind of fun, but like it was really cringe. So, as long as you can balance those things, it's fine. But like, you know, it's something you can't take back. One of my best speeches though, because oh hey, Miku number, goodbye. One of my best speeches though, because I don't really remember anything that happened during. But I can't listen to Hand in Hand and not think of that anymore. If I had to take a public speech class, you would implode. I'm so sorry to say, but you might have to. I mean, for most things in, I don't know. Oh, you don't have to? Oh, that's great. I'm so glad for you. Yeah. I don't know. If you go to college and you don't know what you're doing, like you're just doing general or whatever, doing the humanities communications, you do need to do a public speaking class, and they won't let you go. They leave no survivors. I'd rather drop out than take a public speech class. Yeah, I mean, I did feel like that. I mean, if it isn't mandatory, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't make yourself do it. Like, I feel like a responsible adult would tell you, oh no, it's really good to be able to, you know, be able to speak in front of people. And it is really good to be able to do that. But oh my god. Nothing struck fear into my heart more than that class. It was all I would think about for like a half a year, and I was incredibly, oh my god, just thinking about it would make me incredible. Stream Elements, you are lying to me. You're lying to me. You can test it out, but Stream Elements, you're lying. It's so bad. And you know, you can still, it's not too late to do it. It's not too late to learn how to speak. It's not too late to learn how to speak. You don't have to do it in a class. I mean, in a class, it is nice that there's an understanding that everyone who's in here hates it here. And so, you know, people will get that. People will get, you know, if you're phoning it in, they won't care, right? And you know, my class, they were all very nice. Everyone understood that. It was just me who was extremely insecure about that. But you know, some people had fun with it, and it was fun to see when people had fun with it. And I learned a lot of useless things. I mean, there is always going to be that one person though who's just like kind of an asshole. And they're super condescending for no reason, and like they kind of have the vibes of a crypto bro, but they're not. There will be that one person, but aside from that, but you know, there are plenty of opportunities to talk to people in life. I have a mentor who I've known since like middle school or whatever, as part of this like school program where you get to like choose a teacher to like hang out with and do community service with, and then you know, every once in a while you play like mini golf or whatever, and then you like help out at, I don't know, soup kitchen. I never did a soup kitchen, but I did a lot of I did like cleaning before, and like picking up stuff, and lots of passing out things, actually, like flyers and whatnot. But anyhow, I think me in the soup kitchen would be a bad idea. But she always tells me, because she's an older woman, like retired now, right? I still talk to her and whatnot, and we still hang out. She always tells me that I have to learn to talk to people on the phone or whatever, and like in real life, you know, you gotta be able to make appointments and do all those adult things. And she actually gave me some really good pointers that, like, it may seem obvious to a lot of people, but I just didn't know about them before. You know, on the phone, you know, always write down just like everything, right? Like the date, who you're talking to, who you got transferred to, you know, get names, dates, and then like, especially if like you're making a call back, right? And you're like at an answering machine or whatever, you can be like, "Hi, this is my name, and I called on this date, I talked to this person, and they told me this thing, please call me back," you know? And yeah, I feel like a lot of people do know that, but I didn't. And you know, that's the important thing, you know? You're always learning new things, picking up new skills. Hi, Gilded Bones, Papa. What is your question, Soup? You may ask, but if you this white rice again, you're going straight to hell. You're not even getting banned. I'm just like sending you to the fire pits. Why has God betrayed me? You should ask that question, but you won't get a choice if you won't get a chance to if you're in hell. You have a Magic the Gathering club? That's kind of nice, actually. Where did my tissue go? Ah, I have a bit of a runny nose today. I'm a little cold. Hold on, we'll get to that, Soup. We'll get to that. I'll ban you in a second. But let me collect again. First of all, a Magic the Gathering club is really nice. And there's specific niche things. And yeah, anime club is a thing that exists. I never joined my school's anime club, and like, actually, I don't know if we had one in high school. Now that I think about it, my high school is kind of lame. They didn't have anything. But there's an anime and a gaming club in college, and technically I'm still a part of the gaming club. Like, I'm in the Discord. I don't know. And I'll go back to school someday. Or next year. But they were like, all the same people were in the anime and the gaming club, and it was the same professor who handled it. But I never joined the anime club because I knew I wasn't gonna find my people there, because I don't watch very many shonen animes. I watched a few, and I like the ones that I watched, but I haven't watched too many popular animes either, and no one has watched the animes that I've watched, and I don't even watch like super like obscure things. I just watch things and genres that people in anime club do not watch, and I know that for a fact. Not even like magical girls, not even that. That's like the most basic kind of not shonen thing. I don't know. Like, my friend was in anime club, and she was a big magical girl fan, and she had an officer position in there. Actually, I did too in game club, but I never did anything. I did one thing. I made one poster, but yeah, she could not find anyone like that, and that's just kind of how it is. Anyhow, I'm gonna catch up in a second. Soup, you're so wrong, and I'll fight you on that. I'll personally fight you, and you're gonna lose. White rice is the basis of our society. You're so wrong. Let me get. Do you like bread more? Are you gonna tell me that white rice is average, but you're a huge bread enjoyer? You love bread, and you can't live without bread. Is that what you're gonna tell me? And yes, you would lose. You would lose so hard. Oh, so yeah, that sucks to hear, Classy. Hi, Spatzel King? What is up? My bot is broken, so we're manually counting ons. And if Stream Elements tells you that the bot's good, it's lying to you, and it's gonna make a fool out of you. Look, I'm not saying that bread is bad, okay? Like, I'm not. I like bread. But you can't sit here and tell me that rice is bad. You can't tell me that rice is mid. Okay? Also, you know what, Soup? Why don't you try telling that to Derek? Why don't you tell... You know, the next time he has a dark and darker stream... I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what he'll say. But next time you see Derek, why don't you ask him... Or no, tell him what you think of white rice. And then see what he says. Okay? You changed your mind? I see how it is. Oh well. That's true. You're against the world, Soup. Okay? You're not winning that fight. He can't lose because he never accepts that he's wrong. That's fair. After the waterboarding and the banning even. You can't change his mind. Also, yes, we're fighting. Everyone right now, tell me what you think of rice. Rate it something out of 10. Okay, I'll go first. 10 out of 10. White rice specifically, okay? Not talking jasmine or whatever. I'll say I don't like yellow brown rice. It's kind of musty for me. 6 out of rice, 8 out of 10. Okay, keep going. Anyone else? No soup. No. Stand by your opinion. Come on, tell me. You know what? I won't tell him. He's not up right now. He's sleeping. This is between you and me right now. Okay? Unstoned white rice is 8 out of 10, but soy sauce 10 out of 10. You're so right about that. You're so right. Destroying me, I'll give an 8, but I enjoy drowning it in soy sauce, so my opinion is not valid. We're talking about just plain white rice, then 5 out of 10. Okay. Okay, you're lucky. You didn't fall for the bait. I was gonna say, if anyone rated it like under 5 out of 10, you'd be banned immediately. Also, I'm not sure if my manager's awake, so like, I'll ban you. That's a joke, by the way. I have to be careful, because whenever I speak it out into the world, whenever I think my manager's not watching, he always is. And then he's like, Loppy, no! Soy sauce. I can't be banned, I'm too cool. You're wrong about that. And your hubris will be the end of you. If Connor's asleep, you can... Oh, classy yellow. No. That's so cute. That's so cute that you think that way. Connor's not here. Connor's not here. God isn't watching you. I can do what I want. Also, I don't remember if I yawned or not while I was talking about that. Anyhow, I'm not huge on udon, to be honest. The noodles, they're too thick for me. The noodles, they're too noodly. I like thin noodles. That's why I like ramen so much. And even, I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts on pho? I'm the common pho enjoyer. God doesn't like me anyways, their opinion doesn't really matter. Why don't you try telling that to God? You haven't tried udon before? I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Although with most, I don't know, with things like that, kind of like a noodle soup or whatever, it kind of just depends on what you have in it, aside from, you know, the base, you know? I'm so basic. Because when I have pho, you know, when I have like beef pho, I like just have it with, you know, it's the soup, it's the broth, the noodles, the beef, and that's it. And I put hoisin sauce in it. And I don't put like sriracha, nothing, no fancy leafy greens. So I'll say that I'm very basic in that sense. But yeah, it all depends on what you got in there. Anything else that enhances the flavor. Was that a hiccup? I have no idea. Miss Loppenstein, your viewer base has an odd percentage of deep-woken players? I think I just have that effect on people, to be honest. Also, yeah, even if it's just you two, I think that is an odd percentage. You know, I'd say out of my friends, I have an odd percentage of I want to be the guy fan game players. Like a pretty good amount. It's funny how things work out that way, though. Going to Japan for the food base. I do want to go to Japan also for the food, but I'd probably try most of the desserts, to be honest. And actually, those restaurants where you just like, I don't know, like press a button and then they just give it to you and you have no interaction. That's my favorite. I'd like to live in a world like that. Also, tell me the clans, and then I can help you decide based on no information. Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't want to go to a luntry? I wouldn't want to go to a luntry. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't want to go to a country that I don't speak the language of. I'd be very confused and scared all the time, I think. Food and amusement parks sound fun. You should invite me. Not because I want to hang out with you, but because I just want to go. I want to travel. It'd be nice, I think. Yeah, I mean, in like Vietnamese restaurants and stuff, they give you like a little notepad, and then you just look at the menu and you fill it out, right? Like, this is the name of the thing, this is how much it costs, this is the number of it, and then you don't have to say your order, and then, you know, they can't mess it up because they have it in writing, right? It's easy. I like things like that a lot. Loppy, should I get a hero's blade? Do you feel like a hero? Do you think you earned it? Are you heroic? What do you think? I think only you can answer that question, really. Yeah, same. I'm trying to wrestle my passport out of my mother, right? Because it's like, recently, you know, in the summer we went traveling, right? So I handed my passport over, and it's my new passport, right? Like the first one I've gotten since I turned 18, right? So when it came in the mail, it got intercepted, and I was kind of upset about that. Not because like she had it or anything, but because like I was waiting so long for that passport, and I kept checking my email because they said they were gonna email me like before it got there, and they never did. So I was like checking the mail every so often, and I'm like, oh my god, this is taking forever. And it did take forever anyways, but like I was just expecting it, you know? And then I was telling my mom about it. I was like, yeah, they sent me my old passport back, but I don't know where my new one is. And she was like, oh, I have it. And I was like, what? Why didn't you tell me? Well, if you think you're heroic enough, Soup, then go for it. Hojo or Iko Iki? Go for the latter. That sounds more fun. You've got so many K sounds and E sounds. And you've got like a significant amount of more syllables. Like double the syllables. Double the syllabic count. I don't think that is how that works, Neef. I can't lie. I don't think that's how language works. What attunement should I use for the Hero's Blade? Flame Charm, Thunder Call, Gale Breath, or Frost Draw? I'm excluding Shadowcast because it's boring. That's ironic because I probably would have went for that. And most things I go for. If there's not like dark, whatever, then I guess I go for Flame. But honestly, I'll go Thunder. Go Thunder. I have no specific reason for it. But I've developed a fear of thunder recently. So, that's personal. Do not listen to this guy ever. You know, I think I will. I think I'll stop. Whenever she messages anything, I think I'll just ignore it. If Soup is my only viewer, I have no viewers. It's the opposite of... If Loppy has 1 million viewers, then I am one of them. If Loppy has 1 viewer, then I am that viewer. If Loppy has 1 viewer, Soup is not that 1 viewer. To be fair, that would either be Derik or Shark. And circles just teleport? Well, I guess it depends on the situation you're using it in. How often are you going to be needing to get away? Oh, so it loses points based on like cool factor? Oh, you're going to, not away? Sorry, was that too loud? I'm kind of close. Ah, okay. Is it like, is there I don't know what we're talking about, by the way. Is there Is there PvP in this? Or just like mobs? Are you fighting people? No iron scene. PvP and PvE. Okay. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Not a game, the game sucks. Okay. Gotcha. It's not a game, it's a way of life. I understand. It's just a thing that does make sense. I do get that. I understand completely, and in fact, I know everything we're talking about. Dual Atonement Hero Blade is underrated. I'll contest that. Not because I know, but because I want to. This is the day I'm picking fights. Stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, I really needed that actually. Why does my back kinda hurt? If you try to... I was in pain for a second. I'm okay. I'm okay now. If you try to... That's what it sounds like when I'm in pain, by the way. If you try to only do... If you try to do only PvE, good luck, because Voidwalkers can gank you and force you PvP either way. Fair enough. Oh, I forgot to say. Was that too? Did I yawn twice? I have no idea. I forgot to say earlier. You're talking about things going live, like in 4 or 3 days. No, like 4 for me. Hold on. You have a 30th? Yes, just the 30th in September. There's a way that you remember that, and I know Derek knows it with the knuckles, counting the knuckles, but I don't like it, and so I choose not to memorize it. Oh yeah, I didn't know my months for like a really long time. Like, probably till like, I don't know, maybe 5th or 6th grade. Like, I think I learned at like the same time as Pandas. I think I knew all the months, but I didn't know what order they were in, especially around fall, like September, October, November. Cause I always thought that November should be like in between September and October. Cause I don't like November. Actually I changed that. I hate November. I hate it with a burning passion. I think it's such a boring, nothing month. That's why it starts with N-O. No, nothing. Nothing in November. I'm sorry. I don't know why I escalated that so much. But... Super, are you gonna tell me that you're like a huge November fan or something? That's kind of funny actually. What a waste. You're a November baby! My condolences. I'm so sorry that had to happen to you. I think you should try being born again actually. Just re-roll. October and December are best months? Are you saying that because holidays? Because honestly, I kind of agree. But I'm a big summer fan. Like, early summer. And I'm not counting May. May doesn't count. Oh my god, it works! Okay, so everyone add 57 yawns. So there's like 253. 253 plus 57. Is that? No, that's not 300. That's like 310. Okay. So yeah, just keep going. Get it up there. Yeah. I'm so good at math. I did that so quickly. Okay. Rerolling your race is a deep woken feature. I do remember that actually. You did tell me that before. I'll try not to yawn during this. Oh fuck, I was gonna say I was expecting to immediately yawn and then I didn't, but then I did. Okay, so 311. Get it up there, guys. Come on. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Your race doesn't really matter that much though. You know, I agree so wholeheartedly. But like, yeah. There are like cat people in there, I think, and then I don't remember what else. Oh, right, you did say that before, actually. Okay, 312, baby. Isn't this so freeing? Now you can use the yawn commands. You didn't used to be able to do that. I mean, I did change it eventually on Twitch, but then no one used it. But you know, it was my fault for gatekeeping. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about, the cats. I'd like to be able to climb really high and also be a cat. That seems like such a charmed existence. The only race that matters is cat people. That tracks. That sounds a lot like my experience. That was long. That took me out. Oh, groggy. Cat people and beetles? I don't do beetles have like a higher armor class or something? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I know it. I'm gaming the system. 313. 313. That does sound a little silly. If you were born as a beetle, would that change how you think about things? That's a what? That's 314. Here, I'll like... There. Now you know. Ah, now you know. Ah, baba. Are the players racist against Felinors? Oh, that brings me back to, Catboy's Paradise days. No one watched them like all the way through, but I understand why. It's very fluffy. But I had such an experience playing that game again. Maybe give it a second. Maybe I need some time. I think it might be a little overwhelmed. Hopefully it's not broken. Yeah, no, it's not there. But yeah, Catboy Paradise. I think the VODs. I don't remember how many streams it was. It wasn't too long because it was a short game, and I only played one. Route. I never played it again, by the way. But I think those are the few that I do have VODs of. I have two, I think. I remember the first one. Like, no one was really into it, and I was like, I felt kind of weird about playing it because it was a visual novel, but it was fully voice acted, right? So I didn't really get to say anything, so I just kind of listened, and I thought it was kind of weird. VODs are weird to watch, and I won't put you through that because they're my really early VODs, so don't worry about it. Found footage? You're right. I don't know, maybe if there's anything usable in those old VODs, maybe I'll edit something. I might as well, since I've been like picking up editing for like my own purposes. Also, Catboy Paradise is gender bent Nekopara. It was originally an April Fool's kind of thing. They put out a little visual, but then they made it into like a little game, and it's super short. It's just a cute, fun little thing. It's just a little guy, you know, and it's got no. It's safe for work. But I remember playing it, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I should do this again. And I talked about it with Connor and Derek, I think, because you know back then we just. You know, not much was going on, so we just talk about everything happening, and I mean, we still do, but... But I tried it again, because I was like, okay, give it another shot, and it was a lot more fun, I think. And we talked a lot about cat boys in society, and you know, the impacts of just cat people, and the horribly dystopian worlds of Nekopara. And I would really love like a gritty take on Nekopara, like a Netflix adaptation of Necropara. Oh my god. That sounds so horrible, but so funny. Someone in piano class gives me PTSD from Doki Doki Literature Club. Every time I walk in, they're playing the theme on the piano. Is it okay? But is it that they're playing it every time you walk in, or is it that you walk in every time they're playing it, or that they're playing it every time you walk in? It might be on purpose. There might be this might be psychological damage to you specifically. I'm happy for you, Spatesel. I'm so happy you feel that way. I think the bot's broken again. Rip. Abba. Okay. But about Doki Doki Literature Club, actually, I do want to make Derek play it. Maybe it'll be after we do the first game for Ace Attorney, because I don't just want to do it all in one thing, because I think that'll get tiring, especially if like some of you guys aren't too much into it. But you should be, because it's great. I love Ace Attorney and you should too. But yeah, the real bot was the yawns we made along the way, specifically 63 of them this time. Ah, it's back, yay. Okay, maybe let's try to take it slower this time. Yeah, yay. Oh yeah, no, he's not completely blind. He doesn't know much about it. Yeah, but I'm gonna make him play it soonish. Relatively soon. It's gonna be our next slot for, Loppy and Derik. Although, potentially we could do two things at once, like, for the 2 Loppy and Derik streams a week. One of them is one game, one of them's another. But right now, it's nice what we got going. Also, I needed to think of a different thumbnail. But, snap. One yawn every 10 to 20 seconds. Last Ace Attorney stream coincided with the tabletop RPG session. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what though? We're at a pretty flexible time right now. Cause Derek's not working, and I don't, unless I plan something, I don't really have too much going on. So you're the audience, and we're in a pretty good place right now. So if you want to make a suggestion for, like, I don't know, what time you would prefer a stream like that to be at, feel free to say. And you guys are in, I'm pretty sure all of you, I don't know if all of you are, you're in Derek's server too. You can put that there. No, Soup, you're not the audience. Specifically you. You're specifically not the audience. 4 AM? 4 AM for who? You have to classify? I want to say clarify and specify. But I said them both. I want to say either or. Is the link available? Yeah, give me a second. I got it. I did say that we were going to haul it over, like it's gonna be Loppy and Derik Discord, and it is. But I haven't gotten to touch it yet. But I think I'm pretty free tomorrow, so maybe by tomorrow it'll be different. But let me see if I can get a link here. Where does one get the link? Oh my god, it should be here. Discords. Hopefully this is not expired. I think this is for everyone. Okay, well now Meat doesn't have to specify you. Specify what? What am I saying? It doesn't have to pressure you. Now I can pressure you. Rip the Loppy Discord, by the way. It still exists. It's got like cute like sparkles everywhere and a little banner. And I made not a banner. The little the icon. And I made it for Pride Month specifically, so it's got like a rainbow in the background. So, you know, that's how long it was. Not even this summer, it was like the summer before that. And it's got like cute little emojis for the voice chats, and it's got different things like coffee call and tea talk and music party and watch party and all that stuff. And just other things, amenities. But I never finished it. Ah! But you know, I think it's easier to take something and then make it something else than to start from scratch. Well, I mean, I guess it depends, but you know what I mean. It's nice to have a base, so then I don't have to. And I can just add on things. But I had a cute name and everything. It was called Mahen Loppy. You know, like German for fairy tale. I'm not stupid. I can tell you that the current purge going on right now, I think that there is a side of it that is completely ridiculous, and there's a side of it that's not, and then you're gonna have to interpret which it is, and if you're on that side or not. Did I send? I'm pretty sure I sent the ping. Yeah, I definitely sent it. I sent it. I'm live. And that I scheduled a tweet too. I didn't schedule it for October. I checked. Speaking of, I can't. I have no idea. When that tweet that I scheduled for 2024 is coming up, accidentally. I don't even remember what stream it was referring to. But sometime in 2024, you're gonna see a Loppy tweet, and it's gonna link to my Twitch account, and it's gonna be like live in 5 with XXX. There's a group of deep-spoken YouTubers saying they're gonna make deep-spoken fresh again, something along those lines. Wow, the power that they think they hold. Again, I'm not saying anything about it, because I literally cannot. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, you see. Oh, that does sound problematic. What's like, I don't know, what's the purpose of it? What does that do? Like actually though, is it just like, oh, this is like a fun and exciting thing, why don't you guys do this? Or like, what is the purpose? None? Okay. To entertain them. Oh. So it was like more bloodthirsty in the early days. Well, what is it that you do in Deep Oaken aside from killing people? What do you do in Deep Oaken that isn't that? I've accidentally joined a Discord call in my own Discord that is open to no one. Exist? To be fair, I do just like existing in a space where I'm meant to get killed. Now that I say it out loud, it doesn't sound very pleasant. It sounds kind of dreadful, to be honest. But I mean, like whenever, this isn't a super great analogy or anything, but whenever I'm on a Minecraft server, I do literally nothing that like progresses anything in any way at all. Like, you know, Derik is he's a huge farm guy, big on automation, and he'll be making a sorting system, and I'll be like starting a little wheat farm that I don't actually need because I already have food. You know? It's the whole thing. It's a simple life, and I like it. I'll be fishing. I'm fishing. You accidentally started a word the day the server that you're in started? That sounds like you. I can believe that. I don't think I've actually been in a server like that. I was in like a season of a server, which I didn't even realize. I thought it was like the first time, but no. I was in the season right after they did factions, so they weren't gonna do it again. Also, haha, funny number, nice. And I mean, it was nice. It was peaceful. I went to a wedding in Minecraft, and the groom killed my son. So that was fun. And I had lots of good neighbors. And a child tried to steal from me. So that was also something. And then the child got banned for being a child. Because they weren't allowed to be on Discord. Because they were too young. Because you have to be 13 to be on Discord. Well, technically the child stole from Derek. And the child also built something outside of my house. I don't know what it was. Yeah, the groom killed my son. Okay, so what had happened was I went to the wedding in Minecraft. It was in a dream actually. But I went to the wedding in Minecraft. I was a friend of the groom. So the groom was like Derek and Mischief's friend. And I came along too. It was like an open invite thing. But you know, we merged our gifts and all that. So, you know, when Derek, you know, put down his gift at the table, I put mine in the same chest as well. And you know, we put a sign down, this is from both of us and all that. And we got them some nice stuff. But it took a really long time to get the wedding set up. A lot of things happened. The groom had like dinner. The groom had like Chinese takeout or something, I think. And everyone was like, "No, you can't miss your own wedding." And he's like, "It'll be just give me a minute. Like it's like the food's still hot." And it's like blah 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 blah. And everyone was like, "No, everything's ready right now." And like they were trying to set up the music. Some guy was on the note blocks trying to figure out how to play, you know, Here Comes the Bride. I mean, they were working on it. They were definitely trying out things. I don't think it was, because I think they were like 16. But I had a Minecraft wedding. I'll talk about that a little bit after though. Let me finish the story. I'm gonna finish the story. I promise I'll finish the story. And it took a while for the bride to get there too. And also everyone was you know, we couldn't fight each other, but you know, of course everyone was hitting each other and there's the whole thing. But what happened was the phantoms were a huge problem at the time of the wedding. And, you know, it's kind of a mood killer. And this is before we voted to just not have phantoms because they were so annoying. Like, before this, I was pro phantoms. Because I was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute, you know? But, like, oh my god, they're such a pain. But, so, the groom had set it to peaceful for a second. Just so that they could have the wedding, right? And he was like, oh, it might mess up some farms or whatever, but you know, whatever happens, I'll like replace it, and that was all cool. But then I realized, I asked, you know, we had proximity chat and whatnot. I asked, did you kill my son? So see, my son was a zombie pigman. He didn't start out that way. He was just a regular pig at first, and I had worked where I lived on the server. There were not many animals because it was like above it was above, what's it called, the little scrollly guys with the dark stuff in the caves. But yeah, there are like no passive mobs up top, so I had to like import a bunch from like across the river, and it was a whole thing. So I had skulked. Yeah. So I had to yeah, I got a bunch of pink sheep and I got some cows, but I could only find one pig. So for the longest time, I had one pig, and I think I still have. I think I never got another one on that server. Actually, now that I think about it, but maybe I did. I don't know. And my good friend and neighbor. Yeah. My good friend and neighbor suggested that I name him Scruffles. So I had Scruffles the pig, and I had 3 cows that were named, and the rest were like NPC cows. So if you like ever, I allowed other people to like kill my animals, but they had to leave the ones that were named, right? So you have to leave 3 cows. In the sheep, they didn't have any names. They were called the roommates. So, you know, they're free game. But you know, you don't really need to kill sheep, you just share them. So like, whatever. But Scruffles was a joy every day. He was my baby boy, my one and only pig. You know, he was one of the first in there too, and he lived for a long time with the roommates, and they were like family. They were pink, just like him. But eventually, you know, it just got to be too much. Like, I expanded the panda bunch, but it just wasn't home for him, you know? And I felt bad about that. But one day, I was away, and Scruffles had changed. My neighbor who named him, he informed me that he got hit by lightning because he became a zombie pigman the very next day. And I got permission from Derek's roommate, you know, our good old mod Evidence channel, to take a name tag for him and whatnot. You know, then it was then that I decided that my baby's all grown up, and so I made him an apartment, and I moved him into his first apartment, and it was better than my house actually. How old was this server? I think it started this year. It's dead now though. It wasn't dead for a while though. It went on for a bit. Like, people actually played on it and people talked in the Discord. Crazy, I know. I'll get to that. But yeah, I moved him into his new apartment. He loved it. It was amazing. It was way better than my house. I had made a house entirely out of barrels, and that was the only concept. So I mean, I had a lot of storage, but I didn't do anything else to it because I really didn't care that much. I know. We'll get to it. We'll get to it, trust me. Because it's not about that. It was a natural progression, right? He had grown into his own man, right? And he moved out, and I was so proud of him. He was making a name for himself. Scruffles, the zombie big man. That's such an accomplishment, you know? So I was going to this wedding, and I thought it'd be such a joyous, momentous day. We took lots of pictures. It was so beautiful, the wedding venue, and everyone had fancy skins on. My skin at the time was Anshi Daishi from Project Sakai, so I got a skin with her wearing the rose garnet dress. And yeah, it was so nice, and I got to talk to a lot of people, and some of them were quite weird, and some of them were very young, and I was uncomfortable with that. But you know, did some light parkour. I actually didn't get to eat that much cake because I had to make sure I didn't starve because I was at the reception for like the entire time pretty much. I didn't know how to get back home because I came with Evidence channel, our favorite mod, Evidence channel. But imagine my shock when I go to a wedding, a dear friend of my friend, and he kills my son. Can you imagine being me for a second? This 16-year-old who misses his own wedding, Tiny's take on. You know, you get him a nice gift. You wish him well. You wish his wife well. You're like, oh, this is such a beautiful ceremony. And then he kills your son! But it was okay. It was okay, because after that, I broke every single bone in his body. Just kidding. I didn't do that. He was okay, actually. It turns out he was okay. My son didn't die. He came over to check. And he made his rounds to everyone, but it was alright. It didn't have any effect. My son was safe and sound. And I never let him near that boy again. I also never talked to that person again, because I didn't have any reason to. Apparently I'm not allowed to meet him because he's like insane or something, I don't know. But Derek says I'm not allowed to meet him. Ababa. I don't think it matters too much, Nava. Not that I really care anyhow. Yes, thank you. I almost forgot about yawns. Hopefully, it's still going. But about that too. I was a little bit excited to be in the server, to be honest. Cause I'm not huge on like business and like organization in Minecraft. But I had a business idea. And I was like, no one's doing this. Like, I can capitalize on this. And they were like setting up a shopping district that was close by that no one used. Someone was gonna set up a shop, I don't know what for, but they never did it. But you know, I could have set it up, right? I wanted to start a concrete making business. Like colored concrete, right? And I'd sell it, you know, like a double concrete. Like I could get, I don't know, I think I could like, yeah, I don't know, 2 beacons for that? Easy. A hive mind got murder banned in that old Pixelmon server. I can believe that. I can believe that. I do like Pixelmon. I like the other one more though. The actually blocky one. I forgot what it was called, to be honest. But I did play a server like that. And I really liked killing Derek's starter a lot in those early days. I thought it was so funny. And I would do it every single time. But eventually I got bored. I don't know, I don't last long on things like that. I can't play. Yeah, Cobblemon, that was it. And also, I don't really like how you make the Pokeballs in Pixelmon. I'm not a huge fan of the whole, you know, you get the stuff and you get the anvil and the ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, Cobblemon's cute too. You can like put them on your shoulder and they, sometimes they have different effects. It's nice. I'm glad that you rediscovered murder. You know, we all need those little things that just make us happy. You know, sometimes, you know, you can take it for granted, but when something is taken away from you, you know, you notice it. Murder's a wonderful thing. Yeah. Pixelmon's fun to mess around in, and it's got a lot of stuff going for it. Like it's pretty extensive, but it is a bit jar. Which is why I'll probably, even if I like don't play it anymore, I'll catch up with Cobblemon. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm curious to see what they do with different like effects you have with your mons. They changed the anvil crafting in newer versions. Is that so? Oh wow. Although I will say, one of my favorite things about Pixelmon is Whalmer, like the little whale, the Palmer, the like little watering can. I think it is the Whalmer one. That's super cute. And every time I don't know, it had like a mod pack. I don't remember if this was Pixelmon. I think it was, because it used it used like slowpoke tails or whatever. But you could like make soups with like a little campfire. and it would crash the server every single time. It was so fun. It was so funny. Oh my goodness. It was? Okay, cool. I'd always get that little squirrel in my garden. I don't remember what his name is. That fat squirrel Pokemon who I hate with a burning passion. Okay, gotcha. I don't know why his little face is just so annoying. I'm like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you amongst my little apricorn trees. Is that what they're called? I'm not huge on Pokemon Center. Yeah. yeah. I'm gonna rank all the Pokemon, but I'm only gonna do it by what I think their name might be. I think I don't like him because he's silly. He's too silly. There needs to be a limit. Like, I am as much a fan of anarchy as anyone else is, but this is too much. Also, I have my whole cup of water here, and stream elements. I swear to God, I have it. Oh my God! If I could stop yawning for a second, then I can take a sip of water. Jesus Christ! Okay, come on. Let's take a sip of water, and we're not gonna freak out. Okay? Everything's gonna be just fine. Got it? I'm talking to VTube. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to VTube Studio. Okay, that was acceptable. I kind of just chucked that down my throat, but it was a little dusty. I could taste it a little bit. I don't know. Don't mind me. I just had like a little cold chill in my ear, but I've never been in the trenches, so to speak, in Minecraft, so I could not say. But honestly, it sounds kind of tiring. I just want to live a peaceful life with my redundant little farm and my pier and my fishing and my doghouse. My doghouse that's like bigger than my house. I don't know. I think if it was the right people, then sure. I do know some people who are like really too serious about Minecraft, but in a funny way. So I think I'd like to be in a war with them, because I just think it'd be really funny, especially if they like took it personally. Oh, you know what? I'll think about that. I'll hit up my friends tomorrow. I'll be like, hey, do you wanna start a Minecraft server? And I'm not gonna tell them that like I'm setting up a war. I'll just do something, and then I'll be like, I'm challenging you to war now. Yeah, that's fair. You know, this is a crazy take. Never been said before, and I think I'll get a lot of flack for this. But like, hanging out with your friends is pretty fun, actually. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Like my friends, like at the end of the day, they know it's good. Just like in the moment, they're like, oh wow. But it's just cause they have so much fun together. But yeah. You never wanna get too excited about a war. War is fun. You can quote me on that. Murder is... I'll turn to the camera. Murder is based and war is fun. And then make that into a clip, okay? Okay, cool. We agree. It is. And we should have more of it. I'm conquering Japan right now. Be careful not to get caught up in like a hurricane or something. Or a tornado, sorry, a tornado. That was what the Mongols did. Don't die in a tornado and you'll be all good. Pacifism when they find out war is just cool guys being awesome with guns. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I could do that, to be honest. I can't do loud sounds. I don't know, maybe if I'm expecting it. If I see it, then it's better. Then it's better than if I just heard it alone. So I'm gonna take out my glasses now. My glasses. It's time to be blind again. Ugh. I spent like 30 hours building a secured base on a server for the war, then everyone but me and a friend quit. Well, did you continue it? Did you continue the war? Okay, so you're just in a castle by your lonesome. That's strangely Beauty and the Beast-esque. But yeah. I would love nothing more than to just buy a little Italian castle and just live out on the rocks in my Italian castle. Oh, Papa. What is like a secure base though? What does that mean? How is it secure in the realm of Minecraft, where many things are possible? It's well, in what way is Southern Italy bad? Like specifically? I don't know. I can deal with a bad neighborhood. 333! I don't like that number! I don't like 333. Let me change that. Can I yell it again? Please? Lottie? Will you listen to me? I've said my thoughts on numbers before. Honestly, it's not too bad like this. At least you can like split it down the middle. And it's like, I don't know, you can't face like colon 3. We did a Pixel 1 server and he spent a crazy amount of time building his base only for us to ditch it right after he finished. Because of the mountains. Okay. I see. But I mean, if you want to be isolated, I feel like it's worth a shot. Security craft reinforcing the blocks to make them indestructible. Secure closed doors and turrets. I see. Modded Minecraft war. That's a thought. Oh, yeah. That does sound like a bit of a pickle. Not particularly a nice neighborhood for my Italian castle. Here's the question though. If I get a castle in Italy and then I move it, like it's all the same materials and stuff. If I rebuild the castle out of the Italian castle parts, is it still an Italian castle? This is like a different version of the ship. Gotcha. Thank you guys for being so educated on Southern Italy. Oh, mouse, come here. Papa. Dun. Mahosukai War? Huh. For vanilla, I guess. Full obsidian, cobble, rebuilding walls, only entrance with a pearl course route. But like, what if you need to escape? What do you do then? Because if I don't know, you gotta have a contingency. I feel in a war always. Build another roof too. Another roof's not secure. I'm just interested in geopolitics a bit. That's neat. Am I like getting sick or something? Why is... hold on a second. Where is my thing? I have like a crazy runny nose right now. And I didn't like eat anything hot or whatever. E-Pearl stasis chamber with redstone leading to trapdoor to activate them. Okay. It's an interesting concept to be sure. Do you guys, I don't know, when you have a Minecraft war, do you ever have like scripted events or whatever? Because I mean, obviously there's like, you know, we can have a battle desk or whatever. But like, I don't know, do you guys do the role playing aspects a bunch or just ba? Gotcha. To be fair, I won't really. I do doubt that that's something that here with Clara Bun, Whiskalot Loffenstein that we'll be getting into. But thank you for the heads up. Also, good night, Classy Yellow. That's okay. You can murder all you want. Loppy approves this message. I condone murder because it is cool and based. Thank you. Okay, there you go. Being asked if we are a dream SMP. I have a friend, right? I have a friend who is wholly too involved, too interested in Dream SMP, right? And I don't know how this happened, to be honest. The timeline's insane, cause she hated everything to do with Dream and Dream SMP, right? But like, one day she was like, you know, I've never even watched a Manhunt before, right? And then she watched one and she was like, this is so stupid, like scripted and whatever. But she kept hate watching. And then she just got, I just bit my tongue, ow. She got too into it. She got lost in the sauce. So let that be a warning to you. Don't hate watch. It's not worth it. You can go in and you can be like, oh, I'm doing this ironically, right? Like, I don't actually care about this. But there comes a point where it's not ironic anymore. And you only have yourself to blame. Okay? But anyhow, I do think it would be fun to have like little role-playing events like that. I might ask my Minecraft friends about that. Because maybe then I'd be more interested in actually playing Minecraft. Because it goes through waves for me. Where I'm like, woo, new Minecraft thing. I can't wait to do all these things, and then I never do those things. But I'm like, it's not too bad here. I'm content. I've got a bell. Maybe even 2 bells, if I'm feeling ambitious. But there's nothing that keeps me playing Minecraft, right? You know, different people are motivated by different things. And I'm not really motivated by, like, I don't know, endgame stuff, right? Like, I don't care about that. I just want to live a peaceful life. But maybe I don't want to live a peaceful life. Maybe I want to get a little silly. So, I'll consider. I don't know if... Well, there is like... Yes, Goofy even. There is like an IL server and whatnot. But like... I don't know. I think it'd be nice to have something just for towns too. But... Cause like, I'd like to build a little small little community there. Smaller than a regular server. And I don't know. I'd like to be Grimm's neighbor or something. But I don't know how that work out. And I'll be honest. The reason I've never been on the IL one is because for the longest time I didn't actually know how to like access it. Now I do know, but I'm just not. I haven't played Minecraft in months, so oh well. That's my little secret there, my dirty little secret. Oh, baba. Did I literally just added Yan. Why am I asking if I did or not? I literally just closed the little window. Come on now. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. A little sip of water. Okay, let's see. Come on, come on. It's so bad. Hopefully it'll... Hopefully it'll be fixed by next time. But even then, I don't think we're gonna catch up on these yawns. I think it's a bit much, to be honest. I mean, if it's fixed by like next stream or whatever, you know, you have full permission to go ham, okay? But if not, then I don't know. We can save it. We can save it for another one of these. Okay. Ooh, don't go down there. You're supposed to stay up there. Hold on a second. Where is my thing? Oh, I think it might not be on this. Oh no, it should. It should be in here. I had a little thing that I added to, you know, my little items here. But it appears it is missing, so I need to re-add it. But it definitely should be on this PC. Did I just... I can't tell anymore, I'm so lost. Someone help me, I'm trapped inside a body that yawns. I'm listening. I really do wonder though. I've said it a bunch, but I really don't know why I yawn so much. Cause it's not really dependent on... I have no blankets that I must yawn, yeah. It's not dependent on how much sleep I get. It's just a thing that happens. But the weird thing is when it... in the occasions that it doesn't. Cause like in real life, like on calls and stuff, I yawn all the time, right? Like in IL and stuff. I don't know. Chubbs is in Hangout, and I join. I'm gonna be yawning, right? And I'm like with Derek all the time over call, and I'm always yawning. That's just a thing. But when I hang out with my friends, like in real life, like my flesh friends, I hate that. Oh my god, I hate that. When I hang out with my flesh friends, I don't yawn. And like over the phone with my flesh friends, you know, my friend will be like, "Oh, you're yawning so much today. Are you tired?" And I've yawned like 2 or 3 times, and it's like I don't. Yeah, with the oomphies. Blah blah blah. So I don't know what it is. Cause I think I yawn more when I talk more. But if that was the case, like, why do I not yawn in real life? But like I kind of do too. Why do like? But it's like I only yawn online. Maybe it has something to do with like I'm using a lot of the brain power, and I'm speaking a lot, but I'm not like moving my body as much. And maybe that's it. Cause like in real life, I don't know, we walk, we talk, I don't know. Yeah, flesh tubers. I mean, what else are you gonna call them? Like, what's a regular streamer, you know? I don't know, nothing like that. But I don't know, I think, as cringe as it is too, I think it's kind of funny to just talk and like chronically online speak in real life. Actually, it's funnier to talk in like speedrunner language. Like if I fumble, like if I trip. I wasn't tripping. That was my new movement tech. Okay, I'm developing it. Yeah, just tubers. Just a little potato. A little root vegetable. The V Nation, till the V Nation attacked. Plush tuber sounds like a messed up mushroom species. Okay, but the thing is, all mushrooms are kind of messed up. They're kind of fucky, you gotta be real. Like, even the normal looking mushrooms, take them out of the ground. That's like a Junji Ito comic right there, okay? Like, it's over for you. If mushrooms like had sentience, it'd be over for all of us. I'm like, I don't know, I'm not a particular like doomer or whatever, like I don't believe in like sudden apocalyptic events. Especially if it's just like one thing that stops that just like stops in the world. I don't know, unless it's like air or something. But yeah. If anything was gonna do it, I'll say mushrooms, you know? A little what's it called? Oh my god. Last of Us energy. Yeah. Wait, did I yawn twice? Do I need that too? I don't remember. Here, how about this? Stream ends when we do 100 yawns, okay? The mycelium menaces. Also, now that I've said that, I'm like never gonna yawn again. That's always how it goes. The Mycelium Menaces is actually the name of my new band, guys. Please support us. Speaking of music, before I forget, did you guys, I know Super tweeted it, did you guys go listen to the Echo cover from Project Sakai Our Vivid Tale? Did you guys do that? Sorry for all the whispering today. I don't know, it feels appropriate at this time of hour. Also, I'm trying to, what I said last time about like speaking too loudly for my own throat to handle. I'm trying to be better about that. It also helps that I only have the one headphone ear guy on, you know? I'm listening to Kudarin, by the way. I've been listening to it the whole time on loop. It's a nice song. Pleasant, soft. But anyhow, I posted on Twitter that I went and mixed the thing. Did you guys go listen to it? Because since I'm already forcing you to be here, I think it's only right that I should force you to listen to the projects that I work on too. So yeah, go do that. I also just finished a different one like the other day, and so I think that should be in production soon if there's no issues. But like, man, I'm like generally so happy about it because like there's something so rewarding about staffing. I kind of want to do it more. I want to join more projects and have more deadlines. Now it helps for this one. It's just kind of like you pick up a project and then you do it, right? I guess you might get asked to like, hey, can you pick this up? And you can be like, yeah, sure. Or like, actually, I'm gonna be busy for this period. But I mean, yeah, it's nice. It's better than yeah, things. I was gonna say things I worked on before. Things that I did before. So I guess that's the benefit of having like a really big like cast and whatnot, because usually when you have a big cast, they're not all going to be working on one project. They're all going to pick up different things, and then different people are going to work on them, right? And you know, things get done faster that way. It's easier, and you can do what interests you. So like, if it's for like a Love Live group where it's like only 9 people, then it's not the case. But if it's like a Love Live group that's like 27 people, then you know, now we're talking. It could be harder to like keep track of and stuff, but strangely enough, I feel like with more people, it's more likely to succeed. Or at least, you know, more likely to do the thing that you wanted to do. Succeeding is just a measure of, you know, what you think it is, I guess. Succeeding looks like something different for everyone. I guess that's what I learned recently. Not recently, but you know, over this kind of whole course, I guess, this period of life. And that's the thing about being happy too. I don't mean to devolve into like a whole I don't know, like positivity thing, but you know, it's all about what it means to you. I thought it was gonna yawn again. We're safe. We're not done yet. You're not free of me yet. That's why I'm the leader of the Mycelium Menaces, my new bands. But yeah, like when I finished that mix, I was talking to Derek. I was like, yeah, I think the mix is good and I really like it actually, but I'm kind of shit at mastering. And that's kind of true because I don't really pay attention to it as much for several reasons. But like, you know, if you find yourself satisfied with one aspect of yourself, you're probably gonna be dissatisfied with another aspect of yourself. And you know, sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I do need to work on that, and sometimes it's like irrational or whatever. But either way, you know, it's all about you know, what you think of it, right? And of course, you're always gonna want to do your best for other people. But I think you'd be surprised at... Oh gosh, I was there. I think you'd be surprised at how much other people are going to support you when you don't even support yourself. So, you know, you should always try to be your own biggest fan. You know, people always say you are your own biggest critic, and that is very much true. But you know, both can be true at once. You can be your own biggest fan as well. So try to cheer yourself on a bit. And I guess that's not a bad note to end on. Alrighty. I was actually serious this time when I said when we hit 100 branding, okay? I think it's a good... Yeah, it's a good time. Still before midnight. Yeah, we'll see. If the bot is running, that would be so perfect. However, it is not, which is very sad. But next time, I think the bot just got a little tired because it's a little late for some people. And we'll see it in the morning, maybe. Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna do the thing, okay? 3, 2, 1. Wait, no? Not right. Yeah, we're all a little eepy. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1. Ayasaki. Okay, night. Bye. 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 Bye.